So on an earlier part of our tour, we visited an EVLA antenna, which produces over 100 gigabits of data, which goes on fiber optics to head towards the big wide arc correlator. But between the antenna and the correlator, there's a lot of other electronics. To see what goes on with the bits as they go into the correlator, we talk again to Doug Gerrard, group leader of the fiber optics, who's going to show us what actually happens. Doug, can you explain what's going on here?
Well, we're here in the DTS lab. I'm here with Rick Williams, the DTS technician. The circuit board that you see over here is the board that actually receives the data on the fiber optic cables. It comes in on fiber optics, and there's a receiver diode that is soldered down onto the circuit board, and what is actually allows the data to be entered into the correlator. Rick, what are you getting ready to do here?
I'm getting ready to tack down the output of the demodulator into the demodulator chip. It's a 50 ohm line, very critical to the transmission of the high-speed data.
And why are you using the microscope?
Because it's so fine pitched, it's very small. I have to have the magnification to see exactly what I'm doing.
How small is small? Can
How
you
small is
give us a
small?
number? It's less than a millimeter, right?
I believe it's probably a half a millimeter, the actual 10 gigabit line. Is the transmission.
So let's compare it to a human hair. What is it about the size of a human
I
hair?
would say the size of probably a couple hairs.
Okay.
And you solder this all by hand?
Yes, all done by hand.
And so how do you stabilize yourself with your fingers to not slip up?
I lock my arms and I'll try to find a stable place to locate my hands and then just manipulate my fingers.
Okay.
And why is this soldering so critical? What happens if you get too much solder or you make a mistake?
Well, it changes the impedance of your transmission line. And when you change the impedance, you have a mismatch.
Mm-hmm.
And a mismatch, you're going to affect the speed of your data transmission.
Or the data just doesn't come through at all?
Exactly.